emotional intelligence is just the best thing ever, because there's two ways you can be judged with intelligence. One is IQ and the other one's EQ. How well you read a room, how well you pick up people's behaviours, and how well you engage with people. And salespeople need to have a really high EQ. The best salespeople in the world will be really high in EQ. So, again, there is talk about a study which was, delayed gratification is the most amazing thing, and I wish someone taught this to me when I was a teenager, and I love teaching teenagers this. If you study hard now, it's not so you get an A and get rewarded immediately, it's so you get freedom when you're 30 to be able to choose the job that you want to have. And there's a thing called the marshmallow test where you get it, and luckily my daughter's 5, so I did it to her last year when you're 4. So if you've got any 4-year-olds or 3-year-olds, you do the marshmallow test on them, and you say to them, I will give you one marshmallow now, and you can just have that one marshmallow, or you can go and clean your room and come back and have 2. And lucky for her, she chose the 2. Otherwise, I would have sat there and given her a full sales lecture for about 3 hours. And she understood delayed gratification. Mind you, she has sat through about 100 hours of Skype sales sessions, so she probably was pretty clued into what was going on. But delayed gratification. So if I do this now, I'll get rewarded not immediately, but later. And delayed gratification is really important, especially during the sales process, because I can make 100 phone calls now, and people do this in December. You guys have quiet months in December. You go, oh, guess what? We're just all going on holidays. We're going to shut up shop. We're not going to train anybody. Everybody's away in December. Guess what? I get my team, I say, I bust your ass during December. We're going to ring everybody 500 times because I'm setting up January. So I always have a massive January because I work so hard during December, and it makes up for both months. We never drop target, doesn't matter what month. And in some months like April, if you didn't hit target in April, that's your fault because you just didn't work harder. So, you kick back your heels in November or February and say, okay, well, it's just a bit easier in those months. And in the harder months like April and December, you need to set up those months the month ahead and work harder.